We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Liam Eichenberg, Miami Dolphins offensive lineman. Never thought I'd be here, that this would be the day that we're breaking down some Eichenberg film. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. It's just to cause pain, I guess. Have to really relive this experience. But it was hard to watch, going back through this film and getting all these clips. And, I don't want to, harp on the guy too hard, because he's still, a person trying his best out there. But at the end of the day, it's fair to be critical, and just from a football perspective, it was one of the worst games I've seen an offensive lineman play, especially in pass protection. Didn't really offer too much there overall. I should probably put a trigger warning on this video, because people might not respond too well. I don't even know why people would watch this, to be honest, but we're here. Eichenberg. I posted the Connor Williams video yesterday. If you want to go watch that and see what some good center play looks like, you can watch that video. You want to see how much worse the offense looks when he's out of the game, you can watch this one. Missing that initial stab. And I just want to say, first, when it comes to offensive line play, you got to be 2 out of these 3 things, at least 2. The one being, play strength. You got to be powerful at the point of attack. Second, athleticism. Got to be plus in the athletic department. And then the other one being a combination of mental processing, your mental side of the game, and technique. Now, if you're not 2 of those 3 things, it's hard to be successful. I don't think Eichenberg is positive in any of those 3 things. I don't even know if he's average in any of those things. He's a below average athlete. His play strength is marginal at best, I guess, which is basically poor. And then not too much technique. His technique falters, especially once he gets to tougher talent. And I don't see, any plus there with his instincts or anything. Once he gets engaged here, when he got one-on-one, they really changed the whole game plan for Eichenberg. When he got one-on-ones, he just lost those battles, gets thrown away like it's nothing. Guy hits the club swim move over the top, and Tua has to come off his first read. His first read is not there, and then he has some pressure in his face. He's not able to set his feet, and then his ball is a little bit off target there. He kind of, helped lead to that almost interception on the first drive of the game. In the Connor Williams video, I showed how great he was climbing to the second level. This is the type of stuff we were getting out of Eichenberg. I mean, it doesn't really affect the play, so it doesn't really matter, but these types of things, you just don't want to see tripping over a defensive lineman at the next level. His first step is to the left here, which makes sense. He thinks, they're all flowing to the left here, so I get it, climbing to second level. But now he's trying to cut off or block 43. Eyes are all over the place. He trips over himself, makes contact with no one. These were just the types of plays that were happening. That play's not even really that bad, but it just goes to show, kind of show the whole story of what was happening out there with Liam. But I'm nothing if not fair. I'm going to show the good reps too. Wasn't many of them, but if he made a positive impact, I tried to at least show that type of play. I can't remember if this is the only one or there's another one, but it wasn't very many. But here he at least makes an impact on this H-hand touchdown run. Getting over here, helping with this combo on this 3-tech. It's actually a pretty impressive play to attack this low hip, help Hunt get that peel off there and take him out of the play. That's actually a very nice rep, helping on that combo, and then at least climbing and finding the secondary defender and cutting him off the corner. Didn't really matter because he was going to score either way, but at least, making a positive play there, working the combo, getting to the second level, his eyes are in the correct spot. Positives are positives. Now, I'm just going in order, and that happened to be the positive, and I don't even know if there's going to be another one, but hey, respect that. But when it came to one-on-ones at the point of attack in the running game, just getting completely displaced, they reset the line of scrimmage on him. He gets a 1-tech, and he's supposed to cut him off to this side. It's not the easiest ask, but as a center, you got to be able to do it. You got to be able to cut this guy off, but he just shoots up field, attacks half of Eichenberg, and then just displaces him vertically into the backfield. Really good play by Jones there. Jones kind of dominated this battle all day long. And now that he's reset the line of scrimmage, there's pretty much nowhere for Mostert to go off his reads. And this, turns into basically no gain or maybe a yard he picked up eventually. But Eichenberg kind of is the one that gets blown up here and takes that self out of play. Also, great block by Ingold because Milano reads this and makes a great shoot through that gap while Hunt's supposed to go to this guy. And Ingold kind of blows up Milano, but Eichenberg lost his rep. Here's the infamous play with the, the picture of him sliding like that. And also the play that Armstead got hurt, unfortunately. We're going to watch it from this view because I don't even want to see the other view. It's so bad. But just getting absolutely bullied. It's really hard to see. They slide to the right here. He even has some help. Robert Hunt is using a drag hand to his left. It should not be that hard to, squeeze this and get through here. And then Hunt's late looking, to help out to this side as well. So he's helping both guys, and he just gets bullied. No play strength, no anchor. Hands are wide. Look where his hands are. They're outside. Tries to get him back inside the frame, and then just gets taken to the ground. Basically does the splits. And then Tua gets hit hard. Armstead gets rolled up on, and it's just absolutely unfortunate. Just having him in there is just what's going to cost the team. They need Connor Williams back bad, because this offense with the right offensive line, the sky is the limit. They could be great. One of the best offenses to ever do it. They've shown the potential so far. Now they've got to do it at a consistent level. They're playing with the best defense in the NFL, and we're still moving the ball pretty well. Had their worst game offensively, but you could see that it's still there and what they can do. But with Eichenberg in there, it just really hinders that. This is a 3rd and 1 toss to Mostert. So many things that could have gone wrong in this play did go wrong. Everyone deserves, some blame for this. I'll also say McDaniel, he got out schemed here. This is kind of on him. I don't know why he's doing, usually with the motion, you run away from the motion, get the flow going one way, you run the other way. I get what he's trying to do, maybe throw off the defense, but look what this motion does. The motion bumps these linebackers down. Eichenberg is supposed to cut off 43, which is impossible, so I won't be too harsh on Eichenberg here, because how is he supposed to cut off 43 when he's lined up over the tackle from this position? And then Lamb is supposed to cut off Milano. That's not going to happen from this spot either. That motion just took them out of the spot to even get hands on. Both come in now unblocked, take a great angle. I think, after this motion, they just basically have to be like, hey, let 43 go off, lead this, and Eichenberg should cut off 58, and Jackson should climb to 43. That's either there was just a missed call, a missed assignment. I think before they bump over, that should be the right assignment. Eichenberg can climb to there, Lamb can climb to Milano. But once they bump down like this, you just got to readjust, and Jackson should climb here. Eichenberg should cut off 58. Just poor scheme, poor execution, and then the fumble, wow. Also, just why are we pitching the ball in 3rd and 1? What are we doing? Come on. Even with the play action where you slide the whole line down one way, bring the tight end the other way, which usually creates a clean pocket. If you watch this offense, it's created a clean pocket so many times, and it's usually a pretty, easy ass. We've seen Williams do it. Here, Russo, Eichenberg is in a position. This guy is a 4-eye, but he doesn't shoot upfield. Since he doesn't shoot upfield, Eichenberg should be able to get over here, take control of the situation, and then glide him down, but he's not able to stick with it. He's kind of gets lazy here. He takes a bad angle, gets around him to his back. I don't know what that angle is. And then he gives up the sack to Russo. Tua has no time. If he had legitimately a half more second right there, Waddle's coming open over the middle. They just had to keep hands on for just literally a half more second, and Tua had a chance to complete this, which they should have with this scheme set up. This is why the offense looked a lot different with the play calls, and I think it literally comes down to Liam Eichenberg being on it. Tua throws a swing pass here, and Eichenberg gets beat so quickly that Tua still ends up getting touched on the play. Don't know how. These types of things were happening. Look at 92. Look where he's lined up. He's lined up as a 4-eye, and Eichenberg gets beat so quickly. You saw this in the Connor Williams. There's a similar situation to this. Guys lined up as like a 3 tech, but he went knifes over quickly. They slide to the right, and you have to have a strong inside hand. Your inside hand, that's your counter hand. That's where you can stop these rushes from happening, but he has no power there. Just gets taken, gets his hand beaten, opens up, like a window, and he just gets beat right away. Hopefully I don't sound too harsh, but that's just what's happening. I'm just trying to speak the truth, and it was tough to watch. Don't hate on me, whatever that fake Twitter account is, Nancy Pomplosi or whatever. Hey, here's another decent rep for Eichenberg. A little one-on-one in pass pro, doesn't lose right away. Is able to mirror and match. Ball comes out pretty quickly, so it probably wouldn't have mattered. But this is a positive rep. Hey, he had positive reps on 2 touchdowns. Got to give credit where credit is due. He's getting some help to win here. Win is, giving that drag hand, so he's able to square this guy up. And he's at least, tries to beat him to the inside. He has a little more power in that right hand. Clearly, his left hand doesn't have a ton of power. He's able to stall that rush, and he's able to mirror and match. He stays square. This is much better technique. His feet don't get overcrossed. He doesn't lean over too much. That's much better balance. Those are the things you want to see out of your offensive lineman. Now, if he can do that on a consistent basis, maybe he turns it around. Wouldn't put money on it, but hey. Now, the 2 positive plays Liam did, have some positive plays on some touchdowns. He also took away a touchdown. Wait, look at him. He's going down the field, and he realizes oh shit, I gotta turn around. He starts to walk back all nonchalant, hey, I didn't do that. I didn't go down the field on the RPO. And he, gets rid of this touchdown to Jalen Waddle, which is a great throw, by the way. Just, bonehead mistakes. Pretty funny stuff. I'm getting a little trolly with this video because it's so bad to watch, but God, we need you back, Connor Williams, please. Last play, then a breakdown. Liam Eichenberg here, out one-on-one. Just gets beat again, yeah. Another sack given up. Pretty normal here. Guys is a 2. Lined up as a 2. They pull Hunt across. We've seen the Dolphins do this multiple times throughout this season. Now this, Connor Williams did lose in a rep just like this. He held to, prevent the sack. This thing will happen. I mean, to be fair, Connor's guy was a little farther outside. He was almost like a 4i3. Liam should be capable of blocking the 2-tech, getting out there. He just gets beat, overextended, completely whiffs with his hands. Not great timing, not great placement. Jones wins to the inside. Tua gets pummeled. One of the biggest things from this game, though, Tua took hits. Clearly, I think that bulk into jiu-jitsu is actually helping because he looks like a completely different person when getting hit, which I think might be the biggest thing from this season to take note of. Tua's looks much tougher, and I personally love that. He also looks better mentally because he's clearly seeing the field better. I've always thought, there's always been that stigma of being a one-read QB. I don't think that's ever been true, but to this season, he's been much better at getting to his other reads and progressing through them. There were times, in the past where he wouldn't always do that, but he's always been a lot better than people give credit for, and I think this season is his best. So, Eichenberg, hopefully this is the last video I got to make on you. Wish you the best. No hard feelings to you as a person. Just, this isn't, what you were made out to do. And maybe you turn it around. I'm rooting for that, but I don't think it's going to happen. So if you guys know the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.